Hey Virgo, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Virgo. And as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So I just saw make the effort. So today here in the East Coast, we have rain. And to be honest, I was with, as I was meditating your energy, Virgo, I was listening to meditative music. And it just had me in this space. It's the combination of the rain and the actual song I was listening to. So for me, this was a strong energy for you. I saw High Priestess energy for you also. So to me, we're back still with this need for inspiration, and I feel this is more of a quiet time. Some of you are in a space that you just need some silence. I do feel exhaustion. So that just could be what energetically you're processing, releasing fears, I feel. But all this is starting for a fresh start. So a lot of you are really in a new beginning, and I think you have to conquer some fear. I know this is supposed to be a love reading, but Virgos, you already know. For a very long time, I've just been getting this healing energy for you. The collective, at least, that I'm tapping into. So I just think it's important when Spirit gives it to me and I just hear the energy. So let's get into what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your heart space. Yeah, finance and career. This is it. This is the fear. I feel a lot of you are embarking into something else. I think your last reading, and I know I have the right here. I always have my notebook of here what I put the descriptions, because I always write my descriptions, my titles. Yeah, there was an energy of someone reaching out, but there is a career distraction now. So to me, a lot of you are having some career distractions, which is why we have this finance career here. And I think this is a need to kind of prioritizing. It's a new energy. It's a new start for you. So codependency, we've been seeing this for some time. Give your relationship a chance, and healing family issues. To me, this is the healing, the fears. And for those of you who are in a relationship or have someone you've been engaging with, then this is more of a, I don't know why I feel this to be more of a question. For those who are single, it's more about seeing through the space that you're in, and knowing that in order to work on a partnership, to give any relationship time, because a lot of you are in this finance career, there are still parts of you that need to be resolved. Maybe that's why the rain, there's something about the rain and the energies that just put me in this space of kind of very deep in thought, which makes sense why I saw the High Priestess, because that's your space. That's when we spend time. It's a sacred time alone. And I just feel that it just feels like a very deep space. So let's see what I'm going to pull this deck for you guys. Now, I don't always pull this for the love reads, but when I feel the energies are more about a soul growth, I like to use this deck now. Let's see what you're transitioning. The souls are transitioning right now. Okay, yeah, exactly. So first card I want to point out is Seeker, and that is this is the High Priestess energy, you know, when you're diving deep. So yearning for knowledge, you're a student of life with a strong curiosity for deeper meaning. And that's what the space and the energies I was feeling in, is that you're seeking. And when we have to seek, we have to sit alone. That's why you see them in this meditative position. And connect with the eclipses. The eclipse probably put you in some kind of energy, which is normal. We have pivot point. You are at a fork in the road where an important decision may have a substantial impact. A lot of you, it's this career. And so this pivot is probably also triggering fears when it comes to love. But that's what change would do. And so it will have a substantial impact. And I think it's going to be on all areas of your life. So to me, addressing these issues means that the other side is going to benefit you, because it's going to address things that need to be addressed. And then, of course, we have a purge and cleanse. This would be, you know. So some elements of your life cannot remain. Negative people, behaviors, or circumstances must be purged. So very deep, Virgo. Let's see what the main energies are here for your main spread now. Okay, that's fast. You guys know I love fur cards, and that was quick. So yes, we've seen this for a while. Passion ignited. This is where I've been feeling, Virgos, that you've needed your inspiration to be recharged. So there is something a lot of you are embarking, and maybe even just finding new parts of you or new areas of your life. But this has been a theme also for a while, where heartache and loss, a need to heal, because a lot, I feel like this heavy energy of pain and just disappointment has killed the fire within you. And this energy that you're being kind of, it's a catalyst, Virgo, but it's to bring something new. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So this is new love, and this is also self-love. And I love that the bottom is solar plexus, and solar plexus for me is always the meaning of life. This is the Empress and how we let things, number 3 is Empress energy, which is how we let things be in the energy of flow. And things will shift when we the waters of our life, the purpose, our emotions drive a lot of how we feel about life. And so this is something that I feel like you're needing to attend to, which we have the 5 of Cups. There we go. I saw the 5 of Cups during meditation too. So emotional loss, here it goes again. And again, it's that heart, guys. It's the heart. And it's more about getting through disappointment. Some of you, it really is. This meaning of life is all aspects, which is why we have a little bit of everything here. You've got healing, you've got love, like what do you want out of it? For a lot of you, I'm really picking up on singles. And then you've got career. And then this is a judgment call. This is where the truth is shown. And High Priestess will show you that time alone, a lot of introspection. The Seeker, we're back to the Seeker energy of what needs to be changed here. So let's see, give me more of this. Love begins. Why the Ace of Cups? Again, I mean, 2 aces, Ace of Wands, which we have again. This again is the confusion. There's a need to dream again. 7 of Cups could be illusions, but it could be the dreams as well. So this is a newness. A lot of you is changing the way you see things. You've got new coming in. It will create fear. I'm going to clarify this 7 of Cups because this is something you're going to have to invest. 7 of Pentacles. And I feel for you Virgos, the 7 of Pentacles feels like an energy of like, you know, things need to be changed with the way they've been so far up to this point. So that means you need to re-strategize and kind of change the direction. But I feel there's a little bit of resistance on changing because it's almost like everything's planted where they needed to be. But is it really making you happy, right? We have 10 of Swords here. Is it really making you happy? 4 of Pentacles. Are you clinging to things that don't work? So I really feel that's the codependency, right? When we're attached to a thought process, a pattern of life or something like that. So give me more on the 7 of Cups. Listen, Virgo, I mean, seriously? 7 of Cups with the Ace of Wands again. Look at all this fire, Queen of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. You're just going to have to take this leap. You're just going to have to jump. Now, for a lot of you, you're already here. Maybe the inspiration's here and you guys are feeling it and there's something you're extremely excited because Ace of Wands twice, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. That is saying something's making you very stable. So if it hasn't happened to you now, it's coming. And there's something about it that's going to create this new fire. I mean, Ace of Wands 3 times. There's a new fire here. So let's see what this solar plexus, what more information Spirit wants to give us on this solar plexus. Nine of Pentacles again. This is all pre-Empress energy, by the way. You guys know how I feel about the solar plexus. So we have the moon. And we've had a lot of it. So all of this is the same image. This card has the same image. We have the moon, the seeker, and the purge and cleanse. There's a lot that you're removing. So the meaning of life is showing you here, right? Solar plexus, you're clearing a lot in this full moon eclipse. Could have happened for a lot of you. There are a lot of deep things that are you're needing to find meaning to, right? So the seeker here, we'll read it again, yearning for knowledge. You are a student of life with a strong curiosity for deeper meaning. And this is deep, the moon with the solar plexus is a deep meaning for life. Now you're trying to really move to calmer waters here with the Six of Swords. And this is the mental shift that needs to be made in order for you to change. Nothing's going to change unless you persevere. The sixes are about perseverance. Also, the sixes for me is in the major arcana is the Lovers. And the Lovers, it's for me, is the highest vibration of love. Also, unconditional love. When you meet, your soul wakes up to source. And so when you connect with source, therefore you persevere, you have more of a connection with your sense of self and what you want to do. You've got Six of Pentacles. I feel this has to do a lot of you with the career move. So a lot of you are really rethinking about where you're putting your energy with the Six of Pentacles. And this is also karma. When karma plays out, all the good things you guys done, and even how you use your time up to this point, because again, we're diving into the meaning of life. This little section here for me, Virgo, is very deep, and I can't go, if I was to, this video would be longer if I go even deeper, because I could connect with it so much more. But because I'm just trying to keep these very general, this is where you're putting so much in perspective with how you've used your time, where you've been. It's so much that you've done up to, this is like your life experience up until today when you're seeing this reading. Game around the Six of Pentacles. This is really a career, guys. This is great. Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So this is the fear. A lot of you need to just conquer the fear of illusion and take the risk, and know that, you know what, you've already had the worst in life. You've got Ace of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles, very financially stable. Three of Pentacles. This is going to be different. I think this is more of a question of self-worth. You guys are always in your head, and the fear of making this change. So let's see this emotional loss again, and this is where again the healing. It's almost like I feel this is like also a question mark here as well about the meaning of life, because it's right next to the solar plexus. So there's a lot of disappointments, and some of you are just processing it, and rightfully so, and it's valid. Your feelings are valid, but remember, we don't want to sit in them forever, because clearly Spirit is trying to tell you, pivot point, purge and cleanse, ignite your fire 3 times. I mean, Queen of Wands energy, that's fire energy. That's pick up and go. That's like, it's time to go, Virgo. So give me more on this Five of Cups. I mean, yeah, it's time to Eight of Swords with the World. This needs to be done, and it's self-inflicted. Eight of Swords is when we don't want to see, or how we held ourselves back in this cycle change. And again, it is a pivot point. This is going to, whatever you're about to embark in, truly is going to change the trajectory of your life. And that means you're going to have to let go certain versions of yourself. I really do feel it's a version of yourself that's going away, which is part of this purge and cleanse, right? Some elements of your life cannot remain. Negative people, behaviors, or circumstances must be purged. And that's what's going to lead to this change. So let's see what your judgment call needs to be here. Let's see, Judgment. Queen of Wands again, and yes, the Hierophant and the Magician. So that's it. Create your life. The Guru here, Temperance, which is basically divine intervention. You need to really ignite this energy. Go for it. Learn to love life differently. Know that you're the creator with the magician. The guru has to do with institution. It has to do with tradition and conventional ways of thinking. Knowing that you're going for a non-conventional way of life. That needs to change. You know, we're going to get some clarifiers on that guru. Give me more of the Hierophant. Yep, your stability, family, 4 of Wands, and the Hangman. Perspective. This is a change. All of it is, your roots are changing. How you see it, how you perceive it, needs to change. Let's get more on this Magician energy. Yep, recreating your past, 6 of Cups. Recreating your past. This is also your childhood, right? Because we're healing family issues, codependent ways. What's kept us, again, these traditional ways has created where we currently are now. So a lot of you have these question marks. Let's get more on this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands. 5 of Swords. And it's the karma, 6 of Pentacles again. So this is where the Queen of Wands has to conquer the fear of losing, or the fear, surrender also the fear of losing. This to me it's a need for surrendering the past, you know, how you use your energy, your time, because again, 6 of Pentacles is here with the meaning of life. So the Queen of Wands is doing away with different ways of, it's a change. You're not fighting the old fights anymore. Giving up on that. It's a new you. And again, your spirit saying it is a purge and cleanse of this version. And that's how karma closes out too, Virgo. So let's see what your blockages are first, actually. What are the blockages? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't need all this. Spirit, do I? No, I don't. Okay, so we'll keep these. So rituals, yep, practice processing old wounds and working with the rhythm of creation. So this is not an overnight process, this change. That means, you know, again, this is deep. The meaning of life is deep, and that takes time to process. So give yourself permission and grace to work with the rhythm of creation, which is, this is the magician. That's what the magician does. It practices rituals to work with the rhythm of creation to create the life you want. Release, yep, old emotional wounds are keeping you in a karmic cycle. Cry and let go, which we know is this, right? The 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords with the World. It's an old cycle, and this is where you have to cry and let go. Like I said, this 5 of Cups is a sad energy for some of you. Some of you do need to cry it out, and some of you, you know, like we saw the heartache and loss. Wow, look at that. Bottom of the deck, I didn't even point out, it's the devil. So there's a lot of old ways that, you know, you just kind of have to cry and let go and give yourself maybe a cry. Lies, pay attention to the signs and their actions. This is the wounds. And then self-care. You know this to be true here. For majority who are my empaths, find tools that work for you. And this is a lot of needing to take care of yourself now. So let's see what your lessons are. What are the lessons here for Virgo? Unexpected people, events, messages, travel, or situations. Ooh, Virgo, I'm telling you, I think you guys are really in for a very big change, and I'm glad. I think whoever this relates to, whichever Virgos, because it's been a while, guys. Change has been necessary for a while in your readings, and I'm so excited for those of you who've fallen into this unexpected magician energy too, with life, becoming this Queen of Wands and like really engaging in all this Ace of Wands energy. Unexpected, guys, travel. So it's things that are going to sing to your soul. The wands are about the soul, and the soul is ready. The soul is ready. That's all I have to say. It's a fresh start. So let's see. And a lot of you, it's unexpected. So in this, you guys may find relationships. I know this is supposed to be your love read, but I'm sorry. I don't feel clearly. The lesson Spirit wants you to know is unexpected people, events, messages, travel, or situations. So it's even hidden for me. It just means that you're going to meet people, which could be love, travel, events, work. All of this is kind of like to throw you in so you get out of your head and it's going to let you kind of wing it. But it will trigger certain things and fears, I feel, but you're going to have to just cope with it as you do it. What was that? I kind of wanted to feel, yeah, forgiveness. So balance. You're currently out of balance. Your yin and yang energy needs your loving care and attention. You have been giving too much to your environment and ignoring your own needs. Take this time to regain your strength. Yes, I do feel the exhaustion from it, and I feel a lot of you are diving deep, and a lot of you Virgos who've been in my collective are strong empaths that need to give to yourself now. And I know sometimes we're like, what does that mean? Or sometimes see as giving yourself selfish, or maybe even the way you view of how you give yourself. Giving of yourself is making changes. If you're still stuck in a certain karmic cycle, how Spirit is saying it's a block, there's a cycle that's stuck, that means you're not giving to yourself. So the self-love you give to yourself, right? Spirit wants to say your self-care, find tools that work for you, is the kind of love that creates really big changes and just changes in your life that gives you progress. And that's really the balance that's necessary here. So let's see. Nurture the space too. If you guys are purging, give yourself time. It's necessary. Those things take time. This is not an overnight process. So let's get one more guidance for you, Virgo. Okay, Spirit, these two. Spring, a period of renewal and bloom, which is all this newness. So a lot of newness is coming your way, and life may be very different from here to spring. So you guys are really on a mission in whatever you're about to embark in. And the stars, some nights I look up at the stars and feel small, but never lonely. Okay, so this, and it's 11, a lot of you, it's just an awakening period, and sometimes this is where Spirit brings you to the self, to the space, again, that high priestess, deep energy that I feel that a lot of you are just in this place of seeking. But know that you're never lonely. It may feel lonely, but you know, because when we dive so deep and wanting to find meaning, it almost feels like nothing else connects with it. But know that the reason you're diving that deep is because there are connections to it. They're just sometimes things we can't see. It's beyond the stars, and they're also helping us get through these stages in life. So, you know, and it's messages like this that'll help you as well, Virgo. So I love you, Virgo. Please like, share, subscribe, click the bell button if you enjoyed my frequency, but remember to live always relentlessly, striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to connect you into the next message. Bye.